Hi, I'm Josiah Litant, and I'm the Vice President of Student Affairs at Minnesota State College Southeast. I am not originally from Winona. I was born and raised in Massachusetts and moved to Winona 3.5 years ago. My favorite hobbies, I have my cheat sheet here to remind me. A few of my favorite things are reading, particularly thrillers, and I'm a bit politics obsessed. I love working around the house on repair and improvement projects. And right now, my kids and I are really into card games, particularly Uno. So we play a lot of Uno in our house. Some of my favorite things in life, I picked 4 that I wanted to share. So my favorite movie is Best in Show, which is an oddball, quirky comedy that I recommend. Music, I love music, in particular some of the classic crooners and Great American Songbook. I love anything from the 50s and 60s, and I've currently all summer been into an 80s playlist that I cannot stop listening to. Who inspires me the most and why? So I'm generally not that inspired or impressed by celebrities. I'm really inspired by people who are willing to say and do hard things, people who are willing to challenge convention and then put in the hard work to make change. So a lot of local folks in our community inspire me every day doing that. However, speaking of famous people, if I could have dinner with anyone living or dead, who would that be and why? I got a couple picks here. So one is the great late actor Fred Willard, who was a comedy genius. I would love to have dinner with Fred Willard. Frank Sinatra's on my list, Shirley Chisholm, Mark Twain, Martin Luther King Jr., and also probably there's a number of folks in my family who are not with us anymore, or some of whom I never met, that would be fabulous to have a family reunion dinner and get to talk to them. As far as what I do and what made me want to work in my current position here at Southeast, I've been the vice president here for 3 years. When my family relocated to Minnesota, I was looking for a job in higher ed, and I was really clear that I wanted to be at a community or a technical college. I care a lot about access, and our open access mission was really inspiring to me. And there's such a great need, particularly in the trades, for educated, talented newcomers in those fields. And so it was about a week after we moved here that the job that I'm in now opened up here. It was a perfect fit with my background in higher ed and student affairs, and I jumped on it, and I feel very fortunate to have been here since then. In terms of what do I do, what are some of my daily tasks in my position, it's really varied, and that's part of what I love about the job. So as my kids will tell you, I have lots of meetings with folks. So I have a great team here in student affairs at the college, so I spend a lot of time meeting with my staff, meeting and talking with students, whether it's informally in the hall or one-on-one in meetings, working with our student senate. I am fortunate to get to spend some time out in our local community in Winona, also in our Red Wing campus in Red Wing, and in some of our communities in between, working with other community leaders. And occasionally I get some time to do other work that's not with people, but a lot of my time is spent directly working with people, which I love. That really is my favorite part of my job. I love working with people, and I love constantly different and evolving challenges. So we're always looking at what's the next new thing we can do to further improve our support for our students. So I love getting to do that work every day. Some of my goals of the future. So I love living in Winona and being an engaged community member. So I'm always looking to further deepen my engagement and involvement in our local community, both professionally but also on a personal level, living here in town. And of course, other goals are just to continue to support my kids. I have 2 kids, 8 and 5, and supporting them in their pursuits and the things they're interested in, and just trying to make a difference in every way that I can in our local and regional community. And then finally, what am I most thankful for in life? So I thought about this question a lot, and I think what I'm most thankful for is the privilege that I have and have had in my life to do the things that I've been able to do. And I have always viewed that privilege as a mandate to me to do what I can to help other people. And so I really view my role in this world as one trying to help make positive change for my family, for my community, for wherever I can. And so that's work I want to keep doing, and I'm really happy to be doing it here as part of Winona and part of Minnesota State College Southeast. Thank you.